of the Hertha Berlin Career Mode series, and today we're gonna have a bit of a different episode going because we have a huge game in this episode coming up. We'll be playing the second match against Lokomotiv Moscow. The miracle in Moscow, will it happen? We're gonna find out in just a couple of minutes, but first I wanna make a kind of an announcement because this may be our last season in charge of Hertha Berlin, because next month we have the Copa America coming up, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the time to run this series and the Copa America at the same time. During the Africa Cup of Nations and the Asian Cup, I wasn't able to do the Master League series at the same time, but we'll see how it will go now. But anyway, let's focus now on that episode. The first match we'll be playing against Frankfurt at home, and as you can see the table on the bottom right corner, we are 8th with 36 points. And now let's have a look at the lineup we're gonna be using in this game. Once again, our second team with Julian Schieber up top, Kishna on the left, Lee on the right, Nico Schulz will be playing as the central attacking midfielder in that formation. And the reason I'm using my second team is because I want to have a fully fresh first starting 11 for that rematch against Lokomotiv, which is coming up after that game. And this is the lineup for Frankfurt: 4-4-2 formation with Seferovic and Rosenthal up top. But now, in the first minutes of the match, we get the first attack with Nico Schulz playing the throw pass towards Ricardo Kishna, and he finished it, but he was offside and that goal won't count. But now, 14 minutes later almost, we get another attack with Lee on the right hand side, getting the cross towards Julian Schieber, and he hits the crossbar with the header. But now, a couple of minutes later, Frankfurt are attacking with Rosenthal. Seferovic now on the ball, getting it towards Hasebe. Now it's Rosenthal towards Aigner in the box, who is totally unmarked by the defenders. And he scores to make it 1-0 for Eintracht Frankfurt. And in the stoppage time, basically, of the first half. But now, once again, they're attacking in the second half. Rosenthal once again with the shot, this time Thomas Kraft having absolutely no problem. But now Valentin Stoker steals the ball from the defender, getting it towards Thomas Kallas. He plays it towards Mbakogo. He gets it on for Kishna on the left hand side. Kishna getting it back to Mbakogo in the middle, but the shot is straight forward at the keeper. But now, 89th minute of the match, Junuzovic with the corner towards Ricardo Kishna, and he scores with the header to make it 1-1. And we'll be getting a point from this game because we're at stoppage time. But now, final chance for Eintracht Frankfurt. The cross, it is towards Valdez now. Valdez with the shot, saved, and then the rebound. It came off the post, and this was it. We get a point from that game. It is at home. We had our chances, they had their chances, and I think the draw is a fair result in this game. As we have a look at the ratings, Ricardo Kishna getting the man of the match, which is very impressive, and also our keeper has a higher rating as always. But now, let's focus on that big game against Lokomotiv. We'll be using our best possible team, I suppose, with Jerim Bakogu up top. Roy Berens will be playing on the left, Salomon Kalou on the right, and Valentin Stoker as the central attacking midfielder. We have Maicon, who is missing, who is injured, and until until the end of the season, I suppose. But most probably it will be a difficult game for us. As you can see, we have lost the first leg, as I mentioned earlier, and this is the lineup for Lokomotiv: a 4-2-3-1 formation with Niasse up top, Busufa behind him, Kasayev and Samedov on the wings. Most probably the same lineup as the first game, but now they have the first chance with the cross. Busufa now is in the box. Busufa the shot, and it was saved by Thomas Kraft. But now, 10th minute of the match, Kalou playing it inside towards Jerim Bakogo in the box, and he scores to make it 1-0 for Hertha Berlin, and it's 1-1 on aggregate. We are back on level terms. But now, 17th minute of the match, Lassana Diarra towards Busufa. Now it's Fernandez, and 2-1 on aggregate. Matias Fernandez scores for Lokomotiv Moscow. 1-1 the score in that game, and 2-1 on aggregate. But now, let's see. We get another attack. Figueiras playing it towards Salomon Kalou in the box. Salomon Kalou, low cross towards Jerim Bakogo, and he missed the target. Completely missed the shot. And it's still 1-1. But now, once again, Lokomotiv on the attack. Busufa playing it towards Niasse. Niasse beats the keeper, and it's 2-1. for Lokomotiv Moscow. Is this game over for us? 30 minutes played, but now let's see, can we get something? Stoker playing it towards Kalou. Kalou sees the run for Jerim Bakogo. Now he's going into the box. Jerim Bakogo, and he scores. 2-2 the score and 3-2 on aggregate for Lokomotiv Moscow. There's still work to be done in this one, but now let's see. Chigertsi lost the ball, but he won it back. Solomon Kalou in the box now. Solomon Kalou hits the post. Oh my goodness. So many chances. But now we're into the second half. Planhal with the delivery towards John Anthony Brooks, and he scores with the header to make it 2-3 for Hertha Berlin and 3-3 on aggregate. And if it finished this way, we'll be through to the quarterfinals. But now once again we have a chance. Lusenberger with the free kick towards Diogo Figueiras, but he gets the header wide, and it is still the same scoreline, 2-3 for Hertha Berlin. But now Mihalik with the shot, saved by the keeper. Now Solomon Kalou heads it away, and now we get a chance with the counter-attack. Jerim Bakogo, he's got the pace too. He's much more quicker than the defender. Going forward now, Jerim Bakogo getting inside the box. Jerim Bakogo had to pass, but he wasted so much time, and finally Guilherme got the ball. But now free kick, Busufa and Thomas Kraft with the save once again in stoppage time, and there it is, the full-time whistle, ladies and gentlemen. We are through to the quarterfinals. The miracle in Moscow is true. The miracle in Moscow has happened in front of your eyes, and Jerim Bakogo is man of the match with 8.4 once again. Thomas Kraft getting 7.8, and also a couple of the defenders getting some decent ratings as well. But now we're gonna take a short break with the national teams. Poland will be playing against Egypt in this first friendly. As I mentioned in a couple of episodes, we haven't qualified for the UEFA European Championship, and we ended up drawing this match against Egypt, and now we'll be playing against Scotland, and our goalkeeper was injured, so yeah, I wasn't bothered by this. I decided to, go ahead and let the game swap the goalkeepers, and we won this game with 3 goals to nil. Lewandowski, Sobiek, and Mierziewski or something. Those were the goal scorers, and now we're back in the Bundesliga for the last game of this episode. We'll be playing once again away from home right after that away game against Lokomotiv, but this time we'll be playing in Düsseldorf against Fortuna, and once again we'll be using our second team for this match, except Roy Behrens. I suppose he'll be playing at the central attacking midfielder spot. And this is the table, 37 points and 5 points behind the Europa League places. But now this is the lineup for Fortuna Düsseldorf, a 4-2-3-1 formation. And let's see what will happen in this game. Pekarik playing the through pass towards Lee on the right hand side. Lee towards Schieber in the box, and that's a classic goal for Julian Schieber. He scores those all the time. He has the physicality, and it's 1-0. But now Roy Behrens with the shot from distance, no problems for Anestal. And now Fortuna Düsseldorf with the attack. Erat playing it towards Lilu. Now the cross, and it's saved by Thomas Kraft. But now let's see. Once again, Fortuna Düsseldorf on the attack. The cross, it is towards Benchop. The header is saved by Thomas Kraft. And now 85th minute of the match. Julian Schieber on the left-hand side, getting it back for Nico Schulz. He finds Roy Behrens in the middle. Roy Behrens, can he get the shot? And that's wide off target. And that was it for this game. We ended up winning this one with 1-0. Not the most impressive display, I suppose, but still, we got an injury in this game, by the way. Peter Pekarik got injured, and man of the match will be, of course, the goal scorer, Julian Schieber. And as you can see right now, Peter Pekarik will be out for about 4 weeks, which means that he will miss the quarterfinals of the Europa League. But who will be playing? Which team will be playing against? We'll find out in the next episode. And also I've received an email from the board which says that a couple of those youngsters want to be promoted in the first team. So I will be offering a contract for one of those players, and after that we'll be ending the episode here. And in the next one you will see which team will be playing against on that quarterfinal match for the Europa League. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you really enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you really enjoyed, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It will be much appreciated. Once again, I repeat, we have the Copa America coming up on the 11th of June. You can have a look at the trailer. It's on the channel already, and I suppose I will see you in the next episode of the Hertha BSC career mode. Until then, guys, take care and hahohe Hertha BSC.